Welcome to another speed build. If you haven't seen my part 1 of this series, I highly recommend that you check that out. I will link it up, in the little corner where I link stuff. I'm doing a speed build for the house that my main character lives in my debut, Blood Like Magic, coming out from Simon Pulse in summer 2021. So I thought it would be fun to build their house. And so in the first part, I built the whole exterior, and now I'm just doing the interior here. So I'm doing the kitchen. My main character, Voya, loves to cook. That's like a big passion of hers. So I took some time with the kitchen, tried to make this like big fancy island. This is my first time doing an island with curves at the end, so I was pretty proud of that. And then just kind of trying to pick the color. I went with that kind of blue-gray because I thought that would work out. And then now I'm just putting all the little clutter items. I love clutter in The Sims. I feel like it's what makes the build look super nice, is having all the like nice clutter items around. I tried to put a plant up higher and I couldn't figure it out, so I gave up and I just put the plant there. Now I'm doing the dining room area over here. There are 11 family members living in one house, and so it was important to me that I make a dining room table that could seat 11 people. Even though if I did a Let's Play in The Sims, I wouldn't be allowed to have that many people. But anyway, this is kind of what I'm working with. So I put a few dining room tables together. That was my plan because there's no dining room table in The Sims that's big enough. And so I put these 4 together and kind of got seats all around them. So that was pretty good. I just couldn't figure out what I actually wanted the table to look like and the chairs to look like. So here I'm just playing around with the colors of the chairs and the type of the chair so that it kind of matches what's going on in the kitchen. So I chose like a pretty similar chair, but like in a complementary yellow to the blue. And now I'm just doing the entryway to like have... I was looking for a hall tree, but I couldn't find it. I don't know what happened with that hall tree. I've seen it before. I literally saw it. You might see me jumping back and forth a few times here. So I discovered where some cool clutter items were. And so then I went back to the kitchen to put them there. And now I'm back in the entryway. I'm just combining these rugs to make one giant rug. And I think, now I'm doing this kitchen. So this is not the kitchen. Oh my God, the bathroom. So this is the off to the side guest bathroom. And now I'm on to the bedroom. So on the first floor, 2 of my characters live here. So Alex is a teen girl. So this is her room that I'm starting right over here. She's really into fashion and like fashion designing and that sort of thing. So, and she's like very like loud with her makeup and like eclectic. So I tried to make a room that reflected that. You may have seen I combined a bed with a couch. I learned this so that I could get that fun headboard. So it's actually a couch combined with a bed. Here I'm just trying to put in a closet for her because I find that was my biggest struggle during this build, because most of the time when you play The Sims, nobody puts in a closet because you don't need a closet because The Sims just change wherever. It's not actually a functional item. Versus in this case, it's like, I actually, like, for realism, I need a closet. And so it was a bit of a struggle trying to fit the closet in for everyone. Alex is trans. That's why I put a little pride flag up for her. I think she would like that. And now I'm just trying to find some like fashion-esque things to put on her wall. So I found these like cool drawings that looked kind of like fashion drawings. So I put those up for her. She would have a sewing machine at her desk, but there's no sewing machines in The Sims. So I just put a laptop there and was kind of like, well. And this is the bathroom she shares with her aunt. So her aunt lives in that second bedroom that I'm going to do soon. And so I was making a shared bathroom space for them over here. And now I think this is maybe the time. No, not yet. Okay, I'm putting little details. Eventually, I will realize that the house is too small and I have to expand it. And then I have to fix all of this stuff that I've already done. But here's me doing Auntie Maze's room. So her magical gift power is conjuring fire. But she's also really into like doing like hair and that sort of thing and like beauty. And so I gave her a nice little vanity, and I put some little nice vanity clutter items there for her. In her case, because I was just lazy, I didn't make her a closet and I just put a rack of clothes. So now I've moved on to the upper floor. So most of the family members live on the second floor because it's mostly bedrooms. Aha, this is where I realized that everything was too small, and also that my staircase in the back disappeared. So I had to put that back in. I don't know why it disappeared. It just did. But anyway, so this is me adjusting the rooms now because I realized the house was too small and I needed to make it bigger to accommodate the rooms upstairs. And so this is just me fixing everything. So now their shared bathroom is a lot bigger, and they both have a door into the bathroom, which to me, like, functionally makes a lot more sense that if you were sharing a bathroom with someone, you would have 2 doors into it. I don't know how you'd work that out, like one person close the door, but I think in the case of like Voya's family, my main character's family, that they probably just wouldn't care or they would just shout and be like, "Are you in there?" And if someone was in there, they would not come in. So now I'm fixing the first floor bathrooms. Because of the way I had planned this out originally, I had planned for there to be bathrooms on either side, but then the rooms were like really, really small for 4 people. So then I put the bathrooms on the side, and then this is me struggling to figure out how I'm going to arrange the bedrooms. I was trying to make everybody's bedroom the same size, and I just couldn't do it, and I gave up, and I was like, whatever. Some people's bedrooms won't be the same size. I'm sorry. Move on, deal with it. So right now I'm doing my main character, Voya. This is her bedroom. I actually struggled with her bedroom a bit because she's not the sort of person that really knows too much about her future, hasn't been really pursuing her own passions. And the passions that she does pursue are cooking. So she spends most of her time in the kitchen. So then like personalizing her bedroom was a little bit harder because she doesn't have those kind of individual passions in that way. But she does really love food. So this is me putting these little food stickers up for her to celebrate her love of food. And that's her closet there. That's like a thing I talk about in the book. This is her cousin's room. So this is Case's room. She's like big into studying and that sort of thing. In the future, they don't really use that many physical books since the book is set in 2099, but I put them there for the aesthetic, and I put in a little closet for her. And now I've moved on to Case's sister's room, who is Keisha. In other iterations of the book, I called her Keisha 2 all the time because her and Case actually are both named Keisha. More about that in the book. And so she's like the second born twin. So I called her Keisha 2 a lot, but I don't think I have in my latest revisions at all. But anyway, Keisha's really into like fashion modeling and that sort of thing. She's a little bit more of like a girly girl, and so I gave her this like super luxurious bed. I did that trick where I combined couches with a bed again. I didn't do it super seamlessly, but at this point I was like real tired. And there's her vanity with her nice chair, and I put some products up there for her. This bedroom now, so there's a huge bed because this is where my main character Voya, where her dad and her stepmom and her half-sister, this is the room they all share together, and her stepmom is a little bit more eclectic and colorful, so that's why I put up all these kind of like draperies and then some like toys and stuff for her little sister, but they all sleep in the same bed, so that's why I had to make this like gigantic bed, which isn't like very seamless, but like I like it, so whatever. And that's their bathroom. And then I'm over here doing the other bathroom on the other side. I kind of swapped between the two of them because I was borrowing things. And then I realized I wanted a tub in here because in the book, there's a very pivotal scene in the tub where my main character, Voya, is taking a bath. And I realized I didn't put the tub in there, and it's really important that the tub is in there. So that's what I was doing. Now I'm doing Voya's mom's room. So this is Ama's room, and she's really into like doing hair, doing like crochet braids and braiding and like wigs and that sort of thing. So I gave her that nice vanity as well. Lots of people having vanities up in here. I wanted to put a rug or like something more luxurious in the corner, and then I couldn't think of anything, and then I gave up. And so this is Voya's grandmother's room, Granny. She is the matriarch, so she's like the head of the family, and so she gets her own ensuite bathroom. She's the only one, and so this is me putting that together for her. It did, however, make her room too small for me to like put a closet inside, so then I just put that closet on the outside. And then this is their porch. I put a little barbecue area up there for them because I thought that made sense. If you had a giant porch, why wouldn't you put a barbecue up there? And now I'm going back to my main character Voya's room because I realized, okay, I can like put something more personalized in here. I was like, there's got to be something. And so I found these kind of bottles. So the family business is like a beauty supply business, and Voya helps out with that. And so I put those bottles there as like, that's how she helps out. And then there's the shed in the back. This is where her uncle Cathius lives because her Auntie Mays kicked him out there several years back when she didn't want to be with him anymore and was annoyed with him, but they wanted him to be able to be close to his kids, so he got kicked out here. So this is his bachelor pad in the back over here. And that's it. That's the entire build. Thank you so much for joining me for this. If you like my Sims videos or you want to see more, please give this a thumbs up and like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you so much for watching this.